everyone, and welcome to another super exciting edition of C4. I'm once again joined by Stuart Wiggett. What's wrong with your face? Oh, it's okay, you're ugly. First story, please. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Stuart Wiggin, this is the singer Susan Boyle.
No, this is a different Susan, Susan Osman.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I remember Susan Boyle was going to work here at CRI with us, wasn't she?
No, again, wrong. Susan Osman worked here, she was your colleague, and there was a rumour that Susan Boyle would actually be working here, and CRI dispelled that rumour. Look at this.
Susan Boyle won't be joining CRI!
It's all coming flooding back to me, Stuart. I remember working with Susan Boyle.
Susan Osman.
Susan Osman. And she was famous for working for BBC Bristol, wasn't
Bristol,
she?
yes.
BBC, what was the show called? BBC
Points West.
Ah, okay, that was a national show, wasn't it?
Regional.
Regional. Okay, well done, Susan Boyle.
Anyway,
Osman.
She's back in the news because she actually met Susan Boyle.
Did she? Is there an article about it?
There is.
And what is the big question?
Who was this Susan Osman anyway?
Who is Susan Osman indeed? Now, Stuart, who wrote this article?
Susan Osman.
Did she? Well, surely Susan Osman knows who Susan Osman is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, moving on to the other Susan. What's her name?
Susan Boyle.
Susan Boyle. I certainly wouldn't describe her as a diminutive, glamorous brunette. How's she described in this article, by the way?
Funny you should say that. A diminutive, glamorous brunette appeared in the garden dressed for an evening out.
Funny. But Stuart, I noticed in the article, talking about the whole shared name thing, they got confused for each other in China, is that right?
Yeah, that is right.
Because they're both called Susan.
Both called Susan.
Do you ever get confused for this guy, Stuart? Well, do you?
Occasionally.
You look more like a rat to me. Next story, please. Pirates! Are we talking about Johnny Depp? Oh, yeah.
No. This is China's State Intellectual Property Office, the story about them, and that they've been using pirated training materials. Can you believe that?
No, I can't.
Have a look at this.
What I just saw looked awful, Stuart, but I don't know what it was.
It's a screenshot taken from a verified Weibo account of a PDF.
PDF!
A PDF document, and it shows that the training materials were authored by Tomato Garden.
Tomato Garden!
Tomato Garden.
God, not Tomato Garden! What's Tomato Garden?
An author of pirated Windows software.
Oh, no, but in China, Stuart, I do know that there is a lot of piracy between you and me. But even at state media level, I've heard that they sometimes replace the hosts and pretend that nothing's happened. Isn't that right, Stuart?
Yes, it is. Getting back to the issue, the state IP office has yet to comment on the matter at hand.
Fascinating. Anything else to add, Stuart?
Well, my DVD and music collection have gotten a lot better.
Well, you do look like a pirate.
Arr.
Next story, please. Smog. It's a combination of smoke and fog. It's been affecting China, has it not?
It has. At the end of the National Day holiday period, it's
Worst
been
time.
very smoggy. Visibility has been very poor.
Ooh, can't see.
Expressways have been shut.
Oh, crashed my car.
Flights have been cancelled.
Ooh, bang.
People have been told to stay indoors.
Stay indoors.
And lots of tourists got trapped at places. You know.
Absolutely awful. But I don't believe that this is true unless I see some photos, Stuart. Can you show me some photos?
Yep.
Photos.
PM 2.5 levels exceeded 200 micrograms per cubic metre in some parts.
Oh, I hate it when PMS levels get that high.
PM 2.5.
Okay. But at least in Beijing they don't have to deal with the misery of avalanches, do they?
That's true.
Except in this studio.
What do you think is the difference between the city and the country?
I'll take smog over avalanches any day.
Do you know the only thing in the world that's worse than avalanches?
What?
C4. But the other thing I really don't like, rock slides.
Now, Stuart, as I was saying earlier about the countryside!
Stuart, what's going on?
Nothing.
Next story, please. As always, we're saving the best story for last. Here it is. It's a cat.
A cat,
A
yes.
cat, okay.
This is China's newest viral sensation. This is Snoopy Babe.
Snoopy Babe. Let's have another look at Snoopy Babe. What's so special about Snoopy Babe?
Well, she's pretty cute, isn't she?
Oh, I would.
And she's got 275,000 Weibo followers and 190,000 Instagram followers.
She seems to be a little bit more popular than C4, Stuart.
Are you sure it's a she?
I haven't actually bothered to check, Stuart, because I don't actually care. But I do know that it comes from somewhere in China called Chengdu.
Yeah, Chengdu, Sichuan.
Surprised it hasn't ended up in a hot pot. But isn't there one from Britain as well?
There is, and it's called Grumpy Cat.
Grumpy.
Snoopy Babe is clearly on her way to fame, and the owner is probably thinking about ways to cash in, just like Maru's owner did.
Cha-ching! But I have to say, I have a favourite cat, Stuart. It's also from Japan. Do you know what she's called? Could be a he as well.
What?
Mimi Bon. Now, Stuart, you love pussycats, don't you?
Definitely.
Oh, look at the look on his face. He loves them. But do you know my favourite animal thing in the whole world?
What?
It was actually a turtle disguised as a hamburger. Have you ever eaten a turtle, Stuart?
Once in cave in Cambodia. It was pretty bony. It was like trying to chew through a tennis ball. That was really well flavored.
Thank you for sharing that. Now, if you want to follow us on Weibo, that's down below. What about the email address? Great stuff, and we'll see you again next week for more C4. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Woo! Sometimes the outtakes are longer than the actual show.
And they're always better. It's true, isn't it?
If you can, when you do your part, make sure you get yourself in the outtakes, because those, those are the good parts.
Do you need a run through of how the Susan Osman thing's going?
No.
You remember?
I've got it. Please can I see it?
Yeah. Big question,
What's the big question?
dickhead.
But I'm sure Susan Boyle was going to come and work here, wasn't she?
We've done this already.
Susan Osman, that's the one. Okay. But why is she in the news?
Come on, man.
Susan Osman. But what was she famous for?
Susan, you just say it. You say it.
I remember Susan Boyle. Funny. But Stuart, I'm sorry. Funny. But Stuart, I noticed that...
Turn around. Turn around.
Are we talking about Johnny Depp?
Turn around.
Because I've heard that sometimes they even try to replace the hosts.
Is that what you're going to do?
What's wrong with that?
I thought you were going to say something like with it and hoping that no one would even notice.
And hoping that no one would even notice. Can you usually see more than 1,000 metres?
I think so, yeah, I guess so. That's quite a long way, isn't it? Yeah.
1,000 metres is a very long time.
The state IP office hasn't commented on the issue yet.
Have you got anything to add, Bijan?
Well-
Stuart! Oh!